I watched as it finally took all of them to get a simple small fire going, and then they all asked what to use to boil the water, this planning, or what? I tossed Jana my canteen and she caught it, then looked at it, then looked at me. Wow, please someone help, this isn't happening to me. Take the canteen out, there's a steel cup under it, and use that to make the coffee. And then what do I make the coffees in? Gee, check your pack, I have what I need. Jerk face. Dude, you have a cup? Yes, I have a few in my. Yes, okay. I am never taking you guys camping again, and we're all going to die, so make mine strong. Stop it, what do we do? Soon as I have my coffee and canteen back, I'm going to walk in and try. You're all going to help make a sled or drag all that to those woods over there. And then? I'll be dead by then, so ask him. Hey. And for a Kingsguard and being a giant, he was lost as the rest of us and no clue about what to do, so yes, this was a great plan. I so couldn't wait to tell the king how badly his plan sucked when and if we got back. So anyway, I wanted to go kill someone else while I could, was all a video game now, so why the fuck not? Took them, I swear, like half hour to make one fucking coffee, and even then I had to send it right back for another spoonful of coffee. It was so weak, but yes, I finally got one, so I had something to do as I watched the smoke rise up to show everyone we were here. Yes, my friend, perhaps not the right time to make a fire? Yes, well, live and learn, right? And too late now. So okay, if he got a pouch of platinums like we did, I'll stop and take his to maybe help buy what we want. Or they may kill you and take all you have. Yup, so same as back in school, right? You need help, my friend. And not the first time I've been told that, trust me. So I go try and you take them and hide, and don't say it, it's your duty to protect her first, so your job, this is on me, I got it now. So trust you? Wow, you're so getting a party when we get back. Hey man, this is kinda like back home, be just like walking into gang territory to get hooked up, so I done this shit before, and since you're lost I'm it. And if I may, what the hell does a Kingsguard do if this stuff isn't it? It is what we do, what we did, just I was young and not yet a Kingsguard, so I have never been out of Capria. I can and will try if you want. No way, I got this and it's on me, so you take care of them till I get back. And if you do not? Hey man, I have no idea what to do or say about anything, or why they're not already here killing us, so I don't know. I'd say hide and try to come back if you can, to wait for the doorway to open. If it does, you toss her through and my buddy decide a time for them to reopen it. Then, by then you should have an idea what to do next if I'm not back by then, so do your best, it's all I got. My friend, you are brave, but I believe you are going to die if you walk in there alone. Maybe, but I have to try if I wanna get home to my son, so I have to go try. Get them safe as fast as you can. How will you find us? Follow your tracks. Don't worry, I'll find you, just go hide the best you can, and yes, maybe no fires. Just try, I'll be right back, I wanna go get his plat. He knew what I was going to do but didn't say anything else as I walked out and kept going to the tracker's body, and then I found a big pouch of platinum coins he wouldn't be needing anymore, and then I downed the rest of the coffee, wedged the canteen cup in my pack, got a cigar lit, checked the full pepper spray, and started to walk towards the town. It looked like a western town to me, like in the cowboy movies, but made with what looked to be the gunite shit, and as I got a little closer I could see a lot watching me from out of windows and off rooftops, so they did see me coming, but none came out sprinting to hack me, so maybe they wanted to wait and see what was going on, and after all was just little me walking in. As I got closer and walked around to get on the road leading into the town, I got a better look and saw a lot more, but then it really did look like an old west town. I saw people walking around, things that looked a lot like horses, just with smaller heads, a little taller, but definitely looking like horses. I saw a few things that looked like alien buses and cars, then a little closer and I saw a mix of races, alien, my little buddy's kind, my kind's giants, and a couple more hard to describe, and then I saw what had to be the alien police jacking up some poor suckers, so those had to be the ones the king said took over his world or kingdom. I walked back the way I came to get out of view of them and saw a few back doors, then heard the unmistakable sounds of a bar. I headed for the big open double back doors and heard them in there, the loud voices and shit, and since I owned a bar I knew it was a bar, and then a little closer and I could start to smell the beer, puke and pee, and then a couple humans stumbled out, saw me and didn't blink an eye as they walked the other way holding each other up. This was a fucking dream. I had to stop and get another cigar lit, then checked all my shit and I saw more than a few watching me from rooftops, but none of them seemed to care, so I just did my thing, then walked over and in the bar, and yes, this was a fucking bar like the one in Star Wars. Fuck me, this was a Twilight Zone movie I was walking into. I walk in and a few do a double take then keep watching. The rest never look and don't seem to care, so I walk over to the bar and the tender was a giant but old and not fazed at all by me walking in, just walked over and asked what I wanted. Got coffee? Just drop one in if it's good. You got coin? A few, yes. Round for the house for a few questions. After I see the coins and maybe about the questions. Who are you? Me. He gave me a look, then looked over my shoulder, nodded, then walked down to get my coffee, so yes, this would be fun, and as I leaned on the bar my right hand went under to grab my chucks and be ready with my left I reached into my pocket and grabbed a couple plats. I watched him pour my coffee, then add a shot from a bottle, so nothing out of place or a trick, then he walks back down, sets it on the bar but holds it. The coins? One should cover everything and more, so all for the answers to the questions. I take one for the coffee, the rest if I answer? Deal. So then, who has them? What? Okay, thanks anyway. They do. What else? And Mr. Whoever you are wearing that crest is going to get you killed, so drink fast then get out. Hey, I wear this crest with pride and that look on your face is saying you know who gave it to me, so then now I ask who's gonna help me with them? You're on your own and that's it for the questions. Keep your coins and drink up, you don't have long, so I suggest leaving right now while you can. I watched him slowly reach under the bar then nod behind me as he did so. Time in. You won't make it. Leave now, I don't want any part of this, so run while you can. Too late for that, and you still won't make it. You ready to find out? And as he started to come up with something I swept the chucks out and across his face, hearing the clunk on his cheekbone, then spun them back and around to the left, hitting the one coming in that side same spot across his face, catching him on the jaw very solid. I let it rebound up and around as I turned to target the one coming in and got him with a solid hit, top of the head, let it rebound right back up then down harder on the one next to him, catching him right on top of his hand, shattering it and sending his dagger flying. Then before he could scream I shot out the end of the one in my right hand with a perfect clunk to his forehead, dropping him on the one that just dropped. A quick spin around to show I was not going to be so easy, then back under my right arm and flipped down into my hand to hold them together. Yes, this would have been the best life ever and I really wanted to stay, but as I looked around I saw they all knew who I was. I scanned the room, catching all the yes I could, then turned back to drink my coffee. I did pay for it. Said you wouldn't make it. You have broken my jaw. What else do you want? Leave now, they will be coming for you. I can't without what I came for, so tell me who has them? I already did. You're not very good at this, are you? So which one has them? Not on them, you fool, so be gone before the rest arrive. Got no place to go, so I have time, so any table will be okay? You must leave. Then tell me where I can find what I need? Hey there, hi, he won't help you but I will if you take me with you. I swear I know who has them and where, for a price. I bet. A drink for the lady? Okay girl, what you got? As I have said, but we must go now before they come. This way? Come. This way if you want my help. She was a young girl in her teens, looked like she had been working for a few and smelled it, but the look in her eye said she wasn't lying, just hurting and, just anyway. Fuck the bar. She rushed to the back way, peeked out, then said follow. I tossed the coins and took my coffee and walked out holding the chucks in my hand. I didn't see anyone running to hack me, but a few were watching me walk out, so nothing I could do but follow her. She lead me down to the end of the building, then across a side road and into a courtyard with tall walls around it, then right on into the next and another, then out into an alley and left into a maze of alleys and side roads. And as I watched around us for someone to jump out on my, she stopped and waited. Then, "We need help, can you pay for? We don't have time and we need help, so can you pay? How much? All it will take, so yes or I can't help." "Yes. Follow but do not harm him, we need him, okay? I'll try." Fool. She gave me one more look, then walked in the back door and called out loudly, "I have him," then waved me in and shut the door, but that was it, didn't look like a setup. She just shut the door, then watched for whoever came, and wow, yes, he came. Was a giant, tall as the king, and had to weigh close to 500 pounds easy and looked like he worked out every day. Fuck me, no shit, I swear, a real Conan. He didn't have a weapon because anyone that big and mean like didn't need one, and wow, he was big. Fuck me, he was big. He walked in, then stopped and gave the girl a long look till she looked down, then started to cry, and then he looked at me with the look that said, "Don't fuck with me. Prove who you are. I have his crests on my pack and vest. I got this ring from Jana. Who are you? Long story and I need help, so before I go on, who are you?" "I am Sir Janzer, 3rd Sergeant of the King's Army. If what you say is true and you can prove it, I will offer any assistance needed, so convince me, little one, and be quick. I have Jana with me, sir, and Sir Elainer, but you may not know either of them if you've been here. I think he was too young back then and she wasn't born, but I'm not sure if she can live long as you guys or not. Wow, sorry, just tell me what you need to know to prove who I am." "Jana is here." "Wow, yes sir, but not my idea at all. She dove through the doorway right after I did, and after the last they closed it, and holy shit, you're scary, sir." "Where is she now?" "Back in the woods with the others, so will you help get what we're here for and help protect her and the others? I can't do it all myself, sir." "Stop siring me. If what you say is true, I will not harm you, but if this is a jest, I will tear you apart, little one, and you do not move, young lady." "No sir, yes sir, told ye." He pointed at both of us, then marched into the other room, and soon as he was gone she held out her hand, then smiled. When I filled her hand with plats, she started to shack all over, then dropped a few, then started crying as she dropped down to scratch up every single one, then back up holding them tight as she could, tears streaming down her cheeks. Man, this was some fucked up shit to be doing. We heard the giant banging shit around, then marched back out, putting on his half armor kinda like mine, then set his supersized war ace down so he could belt on the armor, and he had a long sword off his belt and a pack. Yes, he was ready for this shit. "Can I go with you, please?" "Yes, just no games." She was asking me, young man. "She's with me now." "As you just said, no games either of you. We do not have time, so you will both do as I say, is that clear?" "Yes." "Yes sir, so what first?" "We go make sure she is safe, then continue the quest. Follow me. If they come, you both run, is that clear?" "So it's gonna be just you?" "Young man, if we had time. For now, yes, just me, so follow me out the back." "Which way to where they are?" "Woods behind the collapsed building, that way." "How long have you been here?" "Hour tops." "How is that possible, and you being alone?" "Talk fast, and if this is a jest." "It's not wow easy. It's only been an hour since we came through the doorway. They followed, so Allender had to stay and guard them while I came to look for you or someone to help." "Alone?" "Yes sir, alone. Ask her what I did in the bar." "'Tis true, Jan was 4. He took down the fool, then 3 more as if nothing, with speed and just those toys. I swear it's true. And like I think 12 more that were waiting for us, but Alan did help with the other 15 or so. Wow, honest sir, look at me, I have blood all over me. See, wow, just come look at all the body, a Euro trademark S. And you just walked into town after this. Was this our wait for them to come find us, sir?" "Alone." Wow, he was having a hard time getting past a little me being alone, so something must be seriously out of place, and I think it was me. He couldn't stop looking me up and down till the girl J.A. on, hey, snap out of it, he can fight, I saw it, so let's go before they come. So can I? I said yes. Wow, sorry sir, say yes for her so we can go, she's with me now, so okay? He looked like a dad, just looked back and forth between us gripping his war axe, not sure what to say, and then he just marched out the back, so yeah, we jogged right behind him, her first, then right back around me to slam the door, then smacking me for not shutting it, and yes, then we both had to jog fast to catch up to him. He took us right out the back way, then across the field to the collapsed building with all the dead body a Euro trademark S laying around, and yes, the still burning fire. And I am to believe you did all this? Half. If this is a jest, I will not be easy or swift with your death. Where is she? That way, just follow the drag marks, see. And what did they drag? The tech geeks EQ, he said it was a doorway. A doorway? Yes sir, said they wanted it as trade and me and all the plat. Can we go now? Silence. Why would they ask for you? If you don't know, then you're not who you say you are, and we're done. And then you die. He started to laugh, then couldn't stop himself, then just got it back under control till he could talk again, but yes, he couldn't stop smiling. I will consider myself lucky this day, let us continue with haste, follow. He jogged off following the drag marks and made me and the girl sprint, and I made to the trees, she a little more, and then she waited for me to catch up, and then we watched him just keep going, old fucker. I lit a cigar and she took it fast as she could, so cool, she was a city girl at heart. You're welcome. Hungry? Yes please. Easy easy, here. All you want and you can carry it. What's your name? I'm Mark. Anything you want's fine with me, and thank you, so really I can have it? Yes, so what do I call you? Anything you want, they call me girl. Okay girl, nice to meet you. Think he's gonna stop? Nope. She was done talking because her mouth was full. She'd butted the cigar, then reached into the pack with both hands after putting around her neck, then ate non-stop with both hands as we walked towards the woods, and she was right, he didn't stop or wait, the old fuck just kept going, but no way anyone could miss the drag marks, and I knew they couldn't have gotten too far. I saw the tree line a mile away, but too thick to see, and so all we could do was keep walking, and yes, I was hoping for some coffee. As we got close I could smell the fire, then hear Jana's voice yelling, so wow, cool, we were home. We walk into the woods and see the small fire and the others not a 100 feet in, with Jana still yelling at Jan, and soon as she saw me she smacked him on the arm and started to run. The girl walked around to give her lots of room, and zoom, she almost knocked me over with a hug. What took you so long, jerk? Missed you too, and only been an hour if that. You know him? Yes. Cool, so can we trust him to help? Him? Yes you. Yes you can, and figures you would find him, wouldn't you? Yes you. So who's the girl? She followed us back, so can we keep her? Erg. Jerk face you, really? Hey, stop, look at her, and her age. Yes, she can come with us and or back with us, so be nice. And who is he? Him, he's Daddy's second in command and my uncle, you jerk. Wow, great, and figures right. She gives me a hug and kiss, then sticks her tongue out at him as we walk over, then fast as she could she took the coffee the girl was bringing me. Yes, this was gonna be a fun family camping trip. So what now? I am at a loss. Why did you allow her to come? Was his idea, sir? Was not. So it was you who dispatched those fools back there? Half, sir. And he the other half? Yes, sir. How? Guys, wow, we can talk details later. For now, will you help us get more pellets and tell me where to find the doorway to my world? The other guy said, in a castle that way? My castle, young man. So you got them? I do not. Wow, so do I have to beat it out of you? And again he could not stop himself from laughing, and as he did Alan turned white and a big step back. Chicken. Young man, who are you? Sorry sir, just wow, this is a trip and not as much fun as I was hoping for. The killing is cool and stuff, but I'm lost and wanna go home. More coffee please. You and your coffee. I watched Alan lose his mind, then we all watched Jana and the girl fight to see who would fix my coffee better, so I got two and had to take both because they were both girls and giving me that look, so yes, I took both, then smiled at Uncle who was now looking lost as Alan. Okay, UNC, which way and how far? Hold young man, we must talk this out. When will the doorway be open again? We're not sure, he killed the guy who knew, so nice job dude. Sir. That was not wise, was there no other choice? Sir, was his idea. Sure, copy what I said. Sir. You boys stop and talk, I hate it here, so tell him. We're not sure, but he thinks maybe tomorrow, so all we can do is be there and hope so we got time if it's not too far. So how far? A day's walk, but far too many of their kind for just me. Perhaps I can try another source after I send you all back. Nice try sir, but while I'm here I'm going to try, so if you won't help then I'll go myself. So just that way? You will not think of their safety. I will not allow you to go. You will stay and help protect them till the morrow. You cannot tell him what to do, he is not a member of the King's Guard. He wears the King's crest, and he said with honor. I do. Stop it. Alan, say something. Sir? Yes, please do. What is going on and who is he? Sir, 'tis a long story, but I believe he can be trusted. And yet you cannot say that with a straight face. Look at you. Sir, he is not like any other I have ever met, but he means well. Stop it. Okay, me and the girl will go save the day while you guys safety her and him, you help watch him and them, deal? My God, he is touched, is he not? He is. Am not. Erg. I'll go with him. See? And then they all had to just stop and wait for their heads to stop spinning, but me and the girl were into it. I left Janet to think it out with the guys, and the tech dude stayed in the back by a tree with my buddy, and when I held my arms out and my buddy came running over to hug me, the giant rolled his eyes and turned red-faced. Yes, just a good clean family fun camping trip. I fired up a fat one and the girl stole it fast as she could, took a big tug, then leaned over and started to hack so bad I couldn't help start laughing. Then so did Alan for a sec, then wow did he get a look from Uncle as the girl dropped the fat one she was hacking so bad, then down on hands and knees hacking and drooling. Just good clean family fun. I was reaching out with a cigar to Uncle when both Alan and Jana smacked my hand, then she started smacking me all over, and yes, I think Uncle was about to lose it. Alan just held his hands up shaking his head, so all was good, and then Jana was hugging me giggling then kissing me, and wow, Uncle did so not like seeing her do that with the touched fucker, trust me. Stop that. Wow, sorry sir, she started it. Oh God, I can't do this. We all look and see the tech geek watching and lost her, then we were just lost and scared, so time in, let's go do something else now, please. Okay, so if we can't go to the castle to get more, where can we get more? We do that, then send them back the Moro thing, then we go to the castle, deal? If you speak of the power pellets, there is only the castle and the ones you have already dealt with, and I believe they only have but a handful left for now. We'll all stay safe, then the marrow you all go back. I will continue as I have been and acquire them when possible. So how many are at the castle? That I am not sure, but many to activate the many doorways they control. I would think hundreds, but we would have to get past thousands that guard them, so we must continue as we have. So you've been doing this for how long? That is not for me to say, young man, you can ask the king on your return the morrow. I believe he will tell you all if he so wishes. And you all talk funny, man, what a trip. So then, like she said, you can't tell me what to do, so I'll stay and help watch them, then go myself if I have to. I will find a way to get back to my son. If I can get you guys more, I'll come back and drop them off. Wow, what? Sir, he is not like us. He is not, young man, Do you have any idea who awaits your folly? No sir, not yet, but I think I saw them in town, the little aliens. Yes. So yet I saw them. Big deal. If it's just me it'll be easier to sneak around. If I can get more and come back I will. If not I'll look for the one back to my world, then try and get back. If I can't do that then I'll take out as many as I can. Coffee? Can I please go home? Who is that one? Think it's Bob? Wow, no shit. Everyone but UNC started to laugh, and even the tech geek. So yes, he really did start to hate me. I walked over to sit by the fire but thought best, because Alan had left a drag mark straight to us and not a good idea to be sitting around a fire with aliens looking for us. So again I had to ask. Hey, wow, we have to go, right? We can't just camp here. There's a trail leading from the dead body a Euro trademark S right to us, and with a fire I think we're pushing it, right UNC? Stop calling me that. Uncle, he is right, we should go and you know it. You there, put the fire out. You put it out. You dare speak back to me? Yes I dare. Girls, dang, who has to pee? Wow, UNC just started to shake his head and he looked ready to maybe pass out as he turned and started pacing, and as soon as his back was turned everyone looked at me pointing. Wow, right. I helped kick the fire out, but only after taking the last of the coffee, then yes, whipping the canteen cup clean with a rag, then got everything ready to go. And then what about all the shit the tech geek had? Then well, we did have 2 giants, so. Okay, we make a sling and you 2 can carry all that easy. I think so. Which way to the ones who have a few left? I beg your pardon, I most certainly will not be carrying all that. He said it's a doorway, so you really wanna leave it? Sire, we cannot. Uncle, we must take it with us, please help or I'll tell father. Hey, easy, it should be okay, just need a couple small trees, then tie it all on, and you 2 put 1 tree on each shoulder. The girls can take a little and so can Bob and my buddies. So Alan, go chop down a couple small trees, girls pick something, Bob snag a crate, buddy grab something. See, he can do it, you can do it. So who has the others and how far? That way, and again far too many, they number in the hundreds, so we go hide till the marrow, then you all go back and I continue. Hey, me and him took out 30 easy plus the ones in the bar, so we each take a few till they're gone, then take what's left. Man, don't you have anyone else we can ask for help? I have lots of plat left, and so do they. So sorry sir, you're not much of a help or living up to a second in command, sir. You dare talk to me about my command? I dare. If you're so good, then prove it and help your king. I gave him my word I'd try, and I bet he comes with me, and I bet they will too, so either help or go home. Just tell us where they are. I can show you. Uncle, please help us, he is right, we must try. Sire, yes, I believe we should try. We have till the morrow to get you all killed, and then what would I tell the king? Wow, sorry sir, but I have to try. If you want a Euro trademark tea. Okay girl, we got plat, who can you get to help? Stop. I will not allow this to continue or allow you to get them all killed. You will all die, there are too many. I can get a few for sure, maybe 20 if you can pay. Ones you trust? Yes, I think we can. Then we try. Alan, can you get the trees? Maybe me and my buddy can carry one side together, or the girls can help. This is madness, and you will get them all killed. I will not allow this. Sir, I would hate to pepper spray you, but if I have to I will, so please stay back and let us try. You dare threaten me yet again? Yes sir, and big as you are, this will put you down just like that, so please don't force me to prove it. You won't like the effect or me after you get hosed, so back off right now or I will. Sire, please, he speaks the truth, it will put you down, as he said they saw him down for not long ago, did you not? Yes sire, he did, and it will. Yes uncle, he has it and it will do it, so please stop and help, we need you. I had it out and giving it a shack just in case, and he eyed me a long time before seeing in my eyes I wasn't bullshitting him, but a guy that big and old with his past was finding it very difficult to believe, but after a few he just backed off. and yes, I never thought he would. I really thought he was going to charge me, so when he dropped his guard and started to pace around, Alan rushed off to chop down a couple small trees while the rest of us started to get it all laid out. Half an hour later we were walking through the woods, not leaving too easy a trail to follow, but still I could have tracked us. Can't win them all. He lead us into the woods, then around the town to a small stream, then we followed that for about 3 miles before the girls were bitching for a break, so like it or not they were girls and you can only listen to them bitch for so long, and finally he couldn't take it and just stopped, and then the girls had to walk a 1/4 mile back into the woods so we wouldn't peek while they went pee. Girls. I had my camp stove with me, so I got my canteen cup on, then watched them all walk over to see what it was, and then I think he got the idea I wasn't one of them and might even have something that would take him out. He got down low to look at it but didn't ask or say anything. Then Alan, then the tech geek, and yes, he just had to ask. So what does it burn? It's called propane gas, but only about half a tank left used. Most in the tunnels might do another say 20 to 25 cups, then it's gone. Then you throw it away, and that's it for my camp stove. Can you not refill it? Not these small cans, they're called disposable, so when they're gone you toss them and get another, they're really cheap. Can I have it when it's empty? All yours, but you have to be careful even when it's empty. If you put it in a fire it'll explode, so when it's gone I'll show you how to take it apart the safe way. The top part unscrews like you saw me put it on. That part is okay, but not really many parts to play with. Many thanks, and so fast 'tis boiling so soon. Yup, works great for a quick cup. Anyone else want one? Yes please, but may I? All yours. Here, that's called a beacon like this. Yeah cool, so don't burn yourself. What? Where are your people from? Right above the King's Cavern. I found the tunnels leading down, then all collapsed behind me, then that green stuff, and here I am. And why I can't give up, I need to get back to my son if I can. And if not? Then I think I have a home and a girl and friends. You could take me with you. I'm not sure about anything anymore, or if our son would kill you, but if you can and you wanna come, then I hope you do. For now let's take care of what we need to get you all back home, then let's hope enough to get you all back here, and then we'll see about us going to my place or us going to get my son. But to be honest, I don't think that will be possible. If our government has the doorways on that side, then forget it, we'd get taken soon as we went through. So again, and for now, one thing at a time. Can I ask a few? Why would they do that to you and her? Because they don't want anyone to know about anything. They want control over everything. If and when I do find a way back, they're going to be waiting and watching for me. So even if I can get back soon as they see me, I'm good as dead as my son might be now. Just in case, they may not want to take a chance. He knows where I went or about what I saw, but I have to try. Even if you're going to just be killed? For my son, yes, he is my life. I will do anything to get back to him, and if I can and there's a way for us to come back here, then we will. If his girl will let him, or well, yes, if she'll come with him. So they know you're here? Not here. Well, maybe they might, I'm not sure. They may think I'm still in the tunnels and dead by now. Enough talk, we must continue. We have miles to go. To their place, or for more help? More help, then we shall see. And so we walked another 5 miles following the stream before they found us. I looked around and saw the woods both sides filled with archers aiming at us, just appear like in Robin Hood. But Uncle just kept walking on till we got to their camp, which wasn't much and really just a few small fires and bedrolls all over. He walked us right into their camp, then set his end down stretched, then walked over and sat by the fire. Yes, thanks for the intros UNC. He got comfy as we all stood there watching the archers come in around us, all still aiming at us, and that shit ain't cool. I really had to pee and the smell of coffee got me, so hey, you gotta go. So I held my hand up and walked back around a tree, then let a dozen archers smile as they watched me pee on the tree. Then after I waved, I walked back and sat by the coffee and asked, "Can I buy a cup?" "Yes, but first, who are you?" "Name's Mark, nice to meet you. So how much? How much do you have?" Wow, he did make me smile, so cool. And that was it. This big dude, but not a giant, waved to the coffee, then came in and sat next to UNC, shook his hand, then started to talk to him in a low voice. So hey, I got my coffee, then lit a cigar and got comfy as all the rest watched like something was very wrong with me and their leader. The guy got up, then so did UNC, and just like that they walked away talking low, and then everyone looked at everyone but no one moved or talked. Sound fun? I waved my buddy over and he came, then I patted the log next to me and the girl rushed over smiling, then Jana rushed over and pushed her off. Man, what a trip. Made all the guys smile, but the same so well they came to watch each other while I lounged and drank my coffee. The girls stopped with Jana sitting next to me and the girl sitting next to my buddy, and when she put her arm around him then laid her head on his shoulder, I knew for sure I'd be taking her back. Wasn't 20 minutes until they came back and sat down, and then they talked to us, or me. So then, what will you pay for our help? 3 silver? For the coffee? Yes. For our help? I'm afraid not. Perhaps for 1,000 platinum? As a matter of fact, that's the exact amount I have in this pouch, so as soon as we have what we need, it's all yours. And perhaps we could just take it. You could try. Told you. Easy, old man. I like this one, he has spirit. So then let us talk this out in detail. Are you asking for our assistance or our services? Sir, if I may, you go get what we need. I'll give 2,000 if I have to go and help. It's a 1,000, but only after we're back where we need to be with what we need. You try and take it, I blow it all up, taking half of you with me. Us. With? Watch. I got right up and walked to the small fire other side of their camp, then waved everyone back, and after they checked with him they all backed way off, and then I showed them all the small almost empty canister of pepper spray, then dropped it into the fire and walked back fast. Then as they watched the fire to see what was going to happen, I got the propane can out of my pack, and then a loud boom as the pepper spray blew the fire up and out all over the place, making them all jump, and when they all looked back to me, I was holding the 100 times bigger propane tank over the fire. That small one was empty. This one is almost full. It goes up, we all go with it. So now we are talking or are done talking, but that's part of the deal. Now if we go get the pellets, I want 5,000 and that. How many pellets? All they have left, perhaps I would guess a handful? Not enough, sire. Then 2,000 for those and this, then 50,000 for helping us take the castle and all they have. 50,000. 50,000 platinum coins after the castle is ours. And what if there is none there? Then you get 50,000 for helping him get his castle back. And you have 50,000? I do. He does, sire, he does, I vow it. He does, uncle. Yes, sire, I believe he does. I heard he paid 35,000 for the liquor duplicator, then another 23,000 for the everlast necklace, and many thousands more for the work being done on. Sorry, sires. And just where did you get all that, if as you say you just got there? I'm a good trader, sir, and I make friends fast. Do we have a deal or not? We have a deal. You will stay here till we return, and then you will pay us the 2,000, and then we will make sure she gets home, and then my new friend we will take the castle together, for 50,000 more, deal? When the castle is ours you get the 50,000. Deal. Then go get our pellets. I watched their eyes light up and knew they needed the cash pretty bad, and only asking 2,000 said they were desperate. I would have given them 50,000 for the handful. We watched them all come in to get ready, and turned out there was a lot more than we first thought. A good 200 came in around us, and wow, yes, women, kids and men all rushed in to get their packs and weapons. More arrows. Then the ground began to rumble as 100 horses and riders started to ride in. We watched and saw the horses being led, then the ones around us rushed to their horses, and then it got crazy as the women and kids helped them get ready to go to war. And to be very honest, I really wanted to go with them but didn't know how to ride a horse, and I didn't want to get laughed at, so thank God I was staying. I sat with the girls and my buddy watching. Then Alan and the tech geek came to join us as Uncle did his second in command shit by checking everything he could. Okay guys, you both pass me your pouches, dude, you got our backs, you watch your shit and you watch them for anything. And me? You learned to make coffee. Jerk face. So really this is it? For us, yes, so stay close and watch around us, they may try and take what we got, so stay close to me. They think I can do what I said, so stay close. And you can't? Keep your voice down, this will blow, trust me, a very big, very scary boom, but not as big as I said, just hush. Hey kid, hey buddy, how much for a couple nice bows and full quivers? Not sure, want me to go ask? Yes please, and here catch, that's for more coffee and a tip. Sire. You're welcome, so go fast, we lost ours on the way here, so can you shoot? A bow? Dude. Yes I can, was just asking, but why? Wow, cause they have a little more range than a sword? She is right, you are a jerk face, yes I can shoot a bow, and yes, fine fine fine, smack him for me, harder. Hey, I can shoot pretty good, can I have one? Hey. Okay, wow, yes fine, I'll order a few more, man, you're like kids, so who wants candy? Oh my god, no way. Wow. I passed the girl the candy pouch, she grabbed it, looked, and then started to giggle as she grabbed a few gummy worms, and how they knew about gummy worms I would have to ask later. The kid rushed right back with a couple guys carrying a few bows and full quivers for us to check out, and then he handed me a pot of coffee, and then the girls got picky like girls and made them bring more to pick from. Fuck me, girls love to shop. Cost me all of 5 platinum for us all to get a bow with 2 extras plus a full quiver each and 4 more extras and another pot of coffee, so not bad, and I gave the kid 5 plat just for being so cool, making him scream and rush off to find his parents because apparently they were now rich, and yes, not 5 minutes later they all came back to thank me with a basket full of food and another pot of coffee, plus they offered us blankets to sit on, and when they rushed off to show everyone left how rich they were, everyone gave me a shitty grin. Hey, told you I know how to make friends. We all got comfy, then watched the tech geek try and figure out the bow, and if anything he'd make whoever he wanted to kill laugh themselves to death, but he did look happy to be playing with his new toy. And then Uncle marched back in chest all puffed out and saw us lounging around with all the new shit eating candy, and he just stood there shaking his head, then walked away. Yeah, some guys don't get it, but we did. And then it got fun, just a normal camping trip and a perfect day, nice stream and fire, so why not? I got comfy laying my head on Jana's legs, my buddy on mine, then took a nice nap. This was how it was done. I woke up alone but comfy and warm listening to them chat, and I wanted to stay. This place was okay with me, and on top of everything you could kill fuckers and not go to jail, so not a bad place to live. It was way after dark when I finally sat up, then I got a laugh watching Jana and the girl argue over how to cook what looked to be a 6-legged rabbit or something a little bigger, so cool, and why not? I fired up a fat one, then got comfy watching the girls fight, and then figures the ground started to rumble, then they started to ride in, and it was good news because they were all yelling and hooping, so thank God, and let's hope they got enough to keep shit going back at the Kings. I waved for Alan to be ready, then got all my shit clothes, then made sure the girls and my buddy were watching what was going on, and then the guys were riding over, all smiles. He floats off his horse and walks right over smiling. I hope you have the plat, young man. How many? I am not sure, I did not have time to count them, but as I said, a handful, so then I believe we agreed on 2,000? As soon as he checks them out, yes. I will hold them if you don't mind. Yes sire, they are real and enough. Then deal in a 500 bonus if you guard us tomorrow when we go back. Done. Catch, thank you very much, and the 500 tomorrow after they go back. Soon as they're gone we head for the castle. When it's ours you get the 50,000 plus anything that's left. We don't need to do what we have to do, and by that I mean any coins you find are yours, same for anything but the pellets and the doorways and or anything he says we might need. Deal? Can you really make this deal? I just did, and I give you my word I will stay with you till it's done and you're satisfied. If we stay we'll need friends, and friends help friends and share, so Shaq? I have never met a man I liked so fast or trusted the same. Yes my friend, we have a deal, and now if you don't mind I must, as you say, share the wealth. Hey wait, this is from me to the families who lost someone. Sorry it's not more, and I know it won't bring them back, so please from me tell them how much we appreciate what you guys did for us and we're all sorry for their losses. Please tell them if they need anything at all just ask. My new friend, I don't know how to thank you for this. I give you my word they will get every coin as well as your kind words. Many thanks and my respect. Please enjoy the night, you will all be watched over. I give my vow. Okay, so now we need to talk, so everyone huddle up. Alan, you have to make sure we stay safe till we get there tomorrow, and you go back first. Soon as you get through you tell your dad we need those plat tossed back fast as he can. I want 50,000 plus 10,000 more in 2 pouches of 5,000 each, the 50,000 in a big pouch, then to reopen the doorway each day after around sunset here. Can you tell when that will be? Cool. So then you go first, then her, then my buddy, you have to stay to bed, just hush. So soon as you're all through we toss back this doorway, then wait for the pouches. If you have time toss through all you can for us to share, like the candy and stuff for the kids, and if you can and there enough power send through those 2 guards that stayed with us, if that's okay. Anyone have anything to add? So you're really going to let me go back? I gave you my word, and not just back. You now have a home and a job in my new shop if you want. If you don't, all you have to do is have fun with us, and promise to stay in our room with her and my buddy, deal? Yes. Deal. Hey. Was just a hug, relax, so that it. Why do we need the 10,000 extra? That's our pay, so hush. And me? Sorry dude, you don't work for me, ask the king when we get back. But you said I have to stay. Wow, fine, so okay, another 500 for him, and if you want more you have to go kill someone, so want more or the 500? The 500 will do, fine, and many thanks, I'll stay. So what's the job? Anyone you want, there's a few dozen to pick from, but maybe wait, if we're all coming back then it may be here, so for now just have fun. Sire, it will not be right away. It will take a year or more for everyone to come through the doorway, and many months before the first can start to pass through, even if they can figure out how to use this one. Why? 'Tis the way the power cell works, we can only add a few pellets at a time, then wait for it to absorb the pellets and begin to power up, and even then it can only handle so much, so I am afraid it will be a month or more once we begin to power up, and then only so many before we must start over. So with how many there will be, I am sorry sire, it may take as much as a few years for so many to pass through. And what if we find more power cells and doorways? As I have stated, I do not understand how the doorways work, and the power cells are very dangerous to use, and with the doorway we have only one may be used to power it. The doorway used to transfer the population was big as the king's office and powered by many cells. 'Tis how they work and all I know, I am sorry. Well then okay, you got a job till whenever it's going to be nice and big with about a dozen shops going in, so when you get back Jana can take you down and show you around. Thanks man, you just wrecked the fun. I am sorry sire, 'tis the way they work. So what did they want this one for? I am not sure, as I have said, I can put it together, but that is it, and there is no power source for it yet, and without one it is useless. And there's more than a few of both at the castle? Ask him. Babe, can you ask him to come talk to us? Yes, be right back. Okay, then we all agree to all that, so everyone be ready and watch for anything. Until then, thanks for coming right over, sir. Can we talk? Yes, young man, I believe you have earned a talk. What can you tell us about what they have in your castle as far as the doorways and power sources? I believe they have many of both, and how they move from world to world. There were millions of them when our kingdom was overtaken. And they're all mostly gone now? From this region, yes, but still many thousands remain. So where did they come from, and how in such great numbers? We still do not know for certain, but we believe they used the mountain regions when they first arrived and how they hid such numbers once they began to spread and overtake the kingdoms. All we could do was try and survive. So they don't have spaceships? I am not certain, but there have been many sightings of strange craft in the sky. Euro trademark S. So what did they come here for? What did they want? We still do not know where they came from. So then even if we find a way for everyone to come back, it may be for nothing? Yes, but I believe, as I'm sure the rest do, that this is our home and our world. I would rather die here than back in that cavern. This is my home, this is where I wish to live and die. Do not worry, young man, we will fight if they come back. Wow, so much to find out and so many questions. I can say we've seen them for over 100 years. Not the aliens but the spaceships, and I know for sure our government knew about them over 100 years ago because the tunnel I found the spaceship in was at least that old. Some believe they have been to our world for millions of years, but so far as I know never have they done what they did here to your people, or they did a long time ago. Haven't you ever got your hands on them to find out? Yes, young man, too many to count, but they are as different from us as that tree. They do not feel pain as we do, and not a one I know of has ever told anything about who or what they are. Are they easy to kill? Easy as we are, but they have their ways as you have yours. They have weapons that kill with light and many more such strange weapons. They have great strength and great speed. I myself have killed many and came close to being killed by just as many. They come in great numbers and use their monsters to lead their attacks. Have you not seen the ones left in the cavern? Yes, I have, sir. Killing the small ones was not easy or fun. I almost got ate twice. So they used them here? Many thousands and more are still here in the mountains around us. We kill all those we find, to be sure, but how they get such creatures here we do not know. Could be they have massive doorways for them to use just for such things. So you were here when they came and forced out the king. How many were here then? Kings or the ones you call aliens? Wow, didn't think about there being more than one king. So yes, both? There were many kings of many kingdoms and only a few survived. As for the ones you call aliens, many millions, but when they were done conquering they were gone as fast as they came. Did they kill or take everyone? That question many have asked, and another thing we still do not know. We believe they come and take us to experiment on us. So maybe we will find out something at your castle when and if they can take it back. How many more of these guys will be helping? I believe there will be many more. They have camps all over to hide their numbers and make it harder to kill them all off. Let us say they will bring enough to get the job done as they did this day. And you truly have the coin? Not on me, but we will tomorrow. If not, I'll go kick them out for you. He didn't seem happy about that idea, and as soon as we were done he was gone. So anyway, it was getting late and I was tired, so I told Alan to wake me when he had to sleep, then passed out cuddling Jana and getting kicked in the back by my buddy. I woke up smelling coffee, so yes, I got right up then. Couldn't stand, my back hurt so bad, and why I hate sleeping on the ground. I left Jana and my buddy to sleep, then went pee around the tree and got coffee off the fire someone had left, then got a cigar lit and tried to wake up. Alan was sitting against the tree sound asleep, so he'd pay for that soon as I was awake, and I checked all our gear. I still had the pouch of pellets, so anyway I got the fire going, then woke up Jana to round stuff up, then let her help me tie Alan to the tree. Yes, just what friends are for. Wasn't long the camp came alive and almost time to go, so time to wake Alan, and we let the new girl have some fun by tossing a bucket of water on him, then watching him panic when he tried to get up, making all the kids and us laugh our asses off. Then yes, he got a couple more to make sure he didn't forget he messes up and fell asleep on duty. We got offers to ride us back, but too many would be on foot, so we walked, but did let them help carry the doorway back, and over 100 came, with just as many going ahead on horseback and I think as many riding around us, so was a long walk but not as bad with so many. The whole camp came to help or watch, and when we got back, thank God, all the Badia Euro trademark S were gone. We got told to stay out of town and to go fast as we could, but not sure when the doorway would be open. We didn't know how long we'd have to wait, and that little bit of info did not make them all too happy, but the idea of getting their hands on 50,000 made them stay, and the 500 they'd be getting soon as the girls and my buddy went through, so the day did drag on. We had everything set to go and Jana had the pouch with the pellets on her. Then around midday the shimmering spot appeared and the tech geek yelled go, and it was time. I gave her and my buddy a hug, then Alan tossed her up through the doorway, then the girl, then my buddy, then fast as he could while I covered him he tossed through all the doorway pouches, packs and crates. When the last of it was through a minute later, the two guards, then a few big pouches and packs came back, and then, wow, both girls and my buddy came diving back through almost together, tackling the royal shit out of the two guards. The shimmering was gone. He yelled, "It's off," and that was it. Wow, this so isn't happening to me. The two guards quickly got up and made sure I got the big pouch with the 50,000, then the two smaller ones with 5,000 each, then the really small one with the 500. I tossed the tech geek his 500 and Alan his 5,000, then put mine and the 50,000 in my pack. The rest was food and the candy and toys I'd asked for. So soon as I checked to be sure, I waved in a few kids to take and pass out, making me their bestest friend ever, and then it was time to go fast as we could. And wow, yes, both guards wished they weren't wearing full armor, suckers. I had told Jana to tell her dad about everything, then told her to wait 2 days before opening the doorway around sundown, just in case we were really being watched. They wouldn't know when we'd be back, and then we got lead back into the woods for a fun non-stop walk till it got dark. Yes, walking sucked. Alan warned the two new guys to stay awake all night watching me and the 50,000, then passed out because he had stayed up almost all last night, and then was just a quiet night sitting around a small fire listening to the Rexes in the woods sounding to be all around us. Yes, trust me, it's easy to fall asleep with Rexes walking around the woods you're sleeping in, and so not like chirping crickets. Hey, wake up, it's time to go. Hey. Wow, I'm up. Yes, you are, so stop poking me and, God, stop that, not there. I got a reach around smack all over, and then she rolled over to give me a long slow morning kiss till I blew out, puffing her cheeks out, making her snort, then start smacking me all over, making the other girl laugh. And yes, then she had to stop and yell at her for watching us play, and then we look and everyone is watching us play. Cool. Morning all. Babe, I need to pee so off please, and coffee would be nice. I made some for you. Oh no you don't girl, I can get his coffee just fine, and you stop talking to her. Or no more poking me. That's okay, he can poke me all he wants, and here's your coffee and a snack. Wow, you are so hired. I got smacked all over again, then she was up, then she threw a stick at the girl, kicked dirt at me and headed into the woods a 1/4 mile away to with the girls following, because fighting or not all the girls had to help go pee was a woods camping rule or something. And then I sit up and all the guys are looking at me smiling. Sire, can you leave a few for us? Hey, come on, I hooked him up before we left. It's not my fault you guys are always on duty. Take a day off and hang with me sometime. He loved it. I did not. So you don't like girls? Sire. I thought so, and now I have to pee. I thon the treath bath right backish for coffee-ish kind sires and stuff. Wow, they were so getting used to me not being all there, and not one wasn't laughing when I danced off to pee. I thon the treath. The camp was cranking, so I went quick, then walked back to check all my shit like everyone else was, then tried my new bow and couldn't pull it back more than an inch, really making the men watching laugh harder. So fuck me right, I yelled for a kid to come get it and find me one I could use, and even the kid could pull it right back, then helped laugh at the girl. Shit can't win sometimes, can you? I got all my shit set to go, then he was back with what he said was a girl's light bow and fuck you all, I could use it, so I tossed him a couple and gave the rest the finger, and they all knew what a finger meant. I checked out the arrows and they had cool tiny steel tips, and there had to be around 30 or so in the quiver, so I yelled for another before the kid got too far, then slung both when he came back eyeing me because of all the weapons I had all over me, and well, trust me, way better to have too many. The girls took half an hour to walk back in, but they were holding hands and laughing till they saw me watching and smiling. Then Jana jerked her hand away and started to walk fast, and then the girl pushed her down and raced in for a hug. Yes, this was going to be fun. When I got back, it looked like they were ready to go. A big bunch took off on the horses, then their leader and Uncle Sunshine walked over, so I gave the girl a smack on the butt and she liked it, and Jana didn't. So anyway, time to get back to work. Morning. We all set to go? Yes, sire, everything is well taken care of. Would you not prefer to ride? If you had a bike, yes, I wish, but never rode one of those before, so I can walk with my friends. As you wish. So then let us prepare to go. I shall send word, it will not be long. So you coming with us or going with them? I'm riding but staying close. You need anything? A hug? I didn't get the hug, but he did glare at me for a sec, then point at me before marching off. So yes, he was a joy to be with us and cool. Time to go. Okay everyone, we all stay together. You two watch our backs. Wow, hey, can you watch anything wearing those things? No sire, but enough, we will do our duty, I vow it. So why not just take them off till you need them? We cannot, we must wear the king's guard's armor when on duty. He's not? 'Tis not the same, his duty is to protect you and the quest. He can wear what he wishes to blend in as we do not. Okay, just asking. So anyway, try your best just in case, and well, if anything does happen, you mind if we hide behind you? Stop teasing them and help me get this thing on. Why do I have to carry anything with so many available to assist? Because you can, and stop acting like a spoiled princess. It's just a small pack, so try and do your share. See, hers is twice as big and she's smaller than you. Yes, hers, aren't they so ha? Wow, you are a girl, aren't you? So anyway, we all set? Yes sire, I'm ready and I've checked everything. Ready. Cool, so okay guys, let's not make them wait for us. If we're set to go, let's start walking slowly, just follow them. So we taking a shortcut? Yes, I believe so, and should take an hour off the walk. Shall I ask? Nope, just asking. So you and them are gonna stay? Yes, we are with you till the end or death. Hey, about time you started to act normal. That's the spirit, but till then you watch her, and as soon as that doorway is open she goes through as fast as you can. Again. As you wish. And then? And then you all watch my back, because I'll have all those plat when she's gone. All you have to do is make sure no one takes what we got. Hey, do they really have to wear all that? Yes, and is as he said, but do not worry about them. We train for this, even though we have never had to use that training, and many thanks for caring. Most would not. Like Uncle Sunshine? Yes, but do not tell him I said so. He is, I think, as you would say, old school, but one I truly believe we can trust. He would give his life to protect us. Maybe. Cool. So then, after they're all through, you three turn and be ready for anything you see. Anything at all that looks out of place, say so. And then? Hide behind them. The two guards were walking in front of me and both heard what I said, then both stopped and I almost walked into their plated backs, and well, yes, they were big walls of plate steel we could hide behind. So anyway, we all just stayed huddled close as everyone started to walk. Then we formed up into a long line and followed the leaders for hours and hours, and trust me, walking sucks. Since being away from home, I bet I had walked 100 miles or more, so I did feel it and I was getting in better shape. But since I hated walking, I wasn't having as much fun. So as I walked holding Jana's hand with one and my buddies with the other, I let myself daydream, thinking about what I really wished I could do. And if I could, I wanted to go get my son and hope he wanted to come back to this place, but not down to the cavern of death. I stopped thinking about him, because every time I did I thought about what the government assholes would have done to him, and then I got scared and had to force myself to think of something else. And then I looked at the girl's ass walking in front of us, and then Jana smacked me. Girls! Stop looking at her down there. Hey, I wasn't, was just daydreaming and thinking about yours. You better. Hey, come on, to be very honest, I was thinking about my son and how I could talk him into coming back here with us, then about what they might have done to him, and then, well, yes, to take my mind off all that, I did look at her cute little butt. Sorry. Mine is better, so stop it please. She thinks she's going to live with us and you, and she's not, so? Jerk face. So then why would he not come back with you? Because he has a girlfriend and she's like you and she won a Euro trademark T wanna leave her family because all girls wanna live close to their moms, so he won't wanna leave her. Make sense? Yes, so then could I go there with you? Hey, we talked about this or started to. I said yes, and why not, long as it didn't kill you, but you won't be a princess or ever treated like one by anyone but me. Well chosen words, and I don't care, I want to be with you, so if I can I will. So what is it like? Not like here or back at the cavern. We do have woods like these, but you can't kill anyone you want. If you do, they lock you in jail forever. So yes, you're a girl and you want detail. So then, my son and I own a small bar in a small town and only had it and been open a short time, but we do like it and the people that come in, so you might like them and the bar, long as you're okay with us not being rich. We have cars that go over 100 miles an hour and bikes and planes that fly and TV. Wow, you're so going to love watching TV in the malls. Wow, you will love going to the malls. They're like giant stores with hundreds of shops that sell anything you could possibly need or want. What? You said we would not be rich, so does that mean we could not take the coins we use? Wow, well yes we could, and with a small pouch of plat, yes we would be very rich. We use silver, gold and platinum, but not the way you guys do. We use it for jewelry, but yes, same thing. Just saying, my son and me were not rich and don't have much, just what we were making at the bar. Just well, nothing like you have it now. So I could take my inheritance and perhaps sell it to help you both and us to have a life we wish. Well yes, but you're a girl and it's my job to take care of you, and I wouldn't want you selling your stuff to take care of me and him. Wow, for now don't worry with how stuff is going back there, and since we have so much time to maybe wait, I should have enough when we go to make life very easy and fun. Just wow, never ever like you have it now. So there are no kings or princesses. Yes, but not like you guys just entitled. That way of life was hundreds of years ago. There's over 6 billion people up there right now. Do you know what a billion is? It's a million times 6. Sorry, that doesn't really mean anything, just talking as we walk. For now let's take one day at a time and enjoy every second together we can while we can. So you will leave me if I can't no go with you, and he will not come back? I'm not sure. He is my son and you are my girl. I need and want you both in my life, so if I can just go back and make sure he's okay and maybe give him all I can to make sure he has the best life I can offer and he doesn't mind me coming back, I might, but the idea of never seeing him hurts as much as maybe never seeing you again too, so I don't know. I have never met a man like you. Oh yes you have, there's one right there, and I think both of them, and I think you're the same. We all need and want our families because families come first, and my son is my life, and until you have kids of your own you have no idea the bond you will have with them. He is my life and I would give up anything for him. I would give my life for him, so I must go back and try seeing him to make sure he's okay. It's my duty, and when I take care of that, my duty in life will be with you. So then what if they have taken him? God, please don't say that. I can't think about that, because if they do I won't be able to do anything about it or get him back. Would you not let us help? Would not do any good, trust me. If they have him, that's it. They have the military and they have guns, and strong as their armor is, a gun would shoot a bullet right through both sides, and they have millions. So please for now don't ask me about that. Man, can't we just get back to talking about her cute ass? The girl was listening to us, then started to walk with a fun shack of her ass to piss off Jana and make me smile, and wow yes, make the tech geek and Alan look at it with me. So anyway, she did have a cute little ass. We walked on and on till we got back to the woods we started in, and oh what fun, and my back and legs were killing me. Soon as we got there I started to take my packs off, and before I could the leaders rode over and said it was time and to follow them right to the collapsed building. As we walked out of the woods, riders came in around us as well as archers on foot, and 100 more fanning out all around us, and I knew this wouldn't last long. There were way too many of us and I saw riders heading into town, so I walked faster, and when we got to the building it was empty and no shimmering glow doorway, and no idea how long we would have to wait. So after we got inside and the leader got down and joined us, I had a few to ask. Hey, is this something you guys do all the time? Sire? I mean, is this normal for 100 of you to just ride out of the woods and camp around the town? Well, no, sire, but we have many times. I believe I understand what you ask, and I am sorry to say anyone watching will know why we are here and who is with us. I can also say we are doing what needs to be done to make sure all stay safe. If they come, we will know and be ready. Are there other small towns like this one close by? Yes, sire, many. So okay, what do the aliens use to communicate with the others like the ones in the castle, and how long will it take those there to get here if they find out? We don't understand their technologies or their ways, but again I think I understand what you're asking. I believe if they find out as they will, it will not be long, perhaps a day, and many will come. Sorry, I just don't get all this. If they're the real thing and aliens and you say they have light guns or weapons, then they must have flying spaceship they can use and things to carry a lot of them very fast and not on horseback, so why aren't they here already? And if I may, if they have the ray guns and flying spaceships, how are you all still here? Sire, yes, they have all you say and more, many more, but that was also many years ago, and but a few of those things are left here. Yes, sire, they still have all that which you speak, but not enough of them to watch over the kingdom, and what we do here today's not worth their concern, to be honest. Sorry, just too much, that doesn't make sense. So how come none of you has any of their weapons? Sire, we do, and again many, but they use the same power sources as the doorways, but a different kind, and once the weapons depleted they are useless and all have a short life even if not used, and by that I mean a few short days. So yes, we take what we can when we can, then use them till they are depleted. If you would like, I can send for a few so you may see them for yourself. Yes, I would, but later. For now just asking. So then us all just showing up is no big deal, and they won't be coming unless we do something they think is worth coming for? Yes, sire, the few they had in town are now taken care of, and again they will not think anything of that. We do the same when we can. They will send more to take their places, but this small town and our small band is not a concern they will take seriously. Okay, so what about the ones who were using this doorway too? Well, to use the king the way they were, what about them? Sire, yes, those are the ones we watch and wait for, and those are the ones we also try and kill when we can. They are foul users and do not care of how our lives used to be as they did before. They use steal and take, not earn. Sire, for now you and your companions are safe. If they come, and they may, we will be ready for them. They have what we have in the same numbers, so they will suffer an equal number if and when they attack. So what about all the girls and kids? Sire, this is our life and how we survive, and their safety my concern. As I have said, we are watching for any who may try anything. For the moment we are all safe. You and your companions may do as you wish till the doorway opens, but I must insist you all be ready to go if need be, and soon as possible after the transfer. Will there be anything else you require? Nope, thanks for asking and answering my questions, but just one thing to add, and sorry, this has to be how it is. The 50,000 stay with me, and anything happens to me, it's all going to get blown up with me if I get the chance, and I will be waiting. If you need more to buy more help, say so now, or it comes out of your end. Sire, if you will pay, I can arrange for many more to join us. Then we should have talked this out sooner. Jana, coffee for everyone please, she'll help. So then how much and how many? Sire, how many depends on how many. 'Tis how it works. Yeah, I hear that. So then how much more to make taking the castle easy? Sire, will not be easy no matter how many, just a matter of how long it will take. They will come to take it back, so be forewarned, you will not have long, and nothing I or you can do about that. But only if they feel they need the castle and its location. Yes, perhaps we should have discussed this in detail before now. I want my castle back. And I wanna go home, so be nice and help talk this out. So okay, let's try this. I'll ask for all I can get, then we talk about what we can do with it. So maybe send word to those who might be interested in helping so they can start getting ready. We can't come to an agreement, I'll pay a small amount for their trouble, and just in case something goes wrong and we can't take the castle or get back here and go back, how much to protect us and or let us join you guys? Sire, what you are offering for the castle will be enough to last us all a lifetime. You will have a place with us for just as long. I give you my word, we'll take care of you. Thanks for that, and for what it's worth I'd do the same, and I will make sure to help just in case. So then that's it for now, all we can do is wait and hope it's not a long one. Anything else I can offer to help? No sire, I will go send word and see to the rest. He got up, shook my hand, then rode out, and then everyone looked at me. Man, I hate this job. Okay then, anyone have anything to ask or say? So I can stay and help if I want? If you want, I can't tell you what to do, but I really wish you'd go so I don't have to worry about you, and I know you can take care of yourself. Just I'd feel really bad if you got hurt, so for me would you please go, be safe so us boys can have fun? She is right. You are a jerk face sometimes, but a sweet one at that. I will do as you ask. I want my castle back, young man. Then why didn't you already go get it back if you're so powerful and second in command? If I could do all this in just one day, and you've been doing it for years. You suck at this stuff, so take what you can get, sir. Again you dare talk to me in such a vulgar, demeaning way and think I will not defend my honor. Sir, you talk down to everyone thinking you're somehow better than all of us because you were or are second in command, but all I see is an old man who used to be somebody acting like he can do and say anything he wants. I say what I want, and yes sir, I dare talk to you like that because you earn it. If all you had to do was ask the king for 50,000 to do all this, then why didn't you? 'Twas not my place, that's why I have done what my king has asked me to do. Yes, well, there's a difference between earning respect with fear and friendship, so maybe try being nice, because it looked to me the only friend you had was her, and when she's gone and you get your castle back, who's going to help you keep it if you can't pay for their help? I'd be asking my friends, so don't tell me what you want figuring I have to do anything for you. I'm doing this for my son and my friends, and if I may, you don't like the way I talk to you, then say so and let's walk out back and settle it like men with everyone watching, and after I lay you out you won't even have the fear respect. So if I were you, I'd relax and have a seat with friends. Coffee? I could see the hurt in his eyes because he knew everything I said was true, and he also saw in all their eyes before they all looked down, they all felt the same, just none of them was me enough to say it to his face. He gave me a long look, then turned and walked away, and wow, yes, then they all looked at me like I had just kicked the cat. Man, what a trip this shit was. Wow, sorry guys, just I hate being talked down to and the way he treats everyone. I'm sure he's a nice guy because she saw that side of him, and well, he needed to hear what I said. And if he wanted to take your offer about going out back, I would have walked out back, then put him down. And how can you be so sure? Ask him. They all looked at Alan as he flushed red, then wow, what a trip back to me, like I was very not like anyone they had ever met, so cool, and time to play while we had to wait. So then who wants to play a game? Oh god, you're not all there, are you? Thanks babe, I kinda like you too, so yes, or no? Yes please, I'll play if she won't. Cool, so listen to the rules, the game's called Hack to Death, then pass it on. Sound fun? Oh my god, you are so bad, how can you think so evil? Yes, I am unique, so you get to help her with the first victim, then we all sit back and watch the show. Wow, come on guys, it's okay, they won't die or anything, and well, this is how to make new friends, right? Yes right, so anyway, okay, here, take a few and get one lit so I can show you how to play. Cool, so okay, give me that and watch what I do. Hey, don't say it, you had a turn before, so hush or she can practice on you. I thought so. So anyway, you get on lit then. Hey, come get closer and be ready. Okay. So you get it lit, turn it around like this, then give it a blow to make sure. See? So okay, the game is so easy and fun, so all you have to do is bet them they can't take in all you can blow out. If they win, they get one plat, so you ready to try? Oh my god, you are so evil. Yes, I'll try, and I really get one plat if I win? Hun, I'll give you 5 if you win, and you're not woman enough. Oh my god. You're on. Okay then, get set. She came right in close, got puckered up, then blew out all the air in her lungs as I got it turned around a set, the leaned in and enveloped her face and head. Yes kids, this is how you make friends, and she lasted all of 3 seconds before her lungs locked and she hacked out a cloud, making Jana laugh so hard she hurt herself, and the guys were all laughing with her just as bad, and by then the girl was over on her hands and knees hacking and gagging, then wow, yes, drooling. Yes, just what friend are. 4. I win. They helped finish the fat one while she hacked and drooled it out, then begged to go find the first victim. I gave her a handful, said no kids, then gave her the 5 to show and bet, and then Jana had to go help, and best part was when the tech geek begged to go with them and be a judge. Yes, I was rubbing off on them fast, but then Allender the Great stood up and said they couldn't go out of the building because after all we were there for a reason. So after wrecking all the fun, I told the girls it was a pass it on game, so all they had to do was find the first victim, then when he or she was able to breathe, they got to pass it on till the smoke was gone or someone won. And then we watched the girls flag over some poor eager sucker, all smiles, and then we watched the girls roll on the ground laughing their asses off when he fell on the ground hacking his lungs out. Fuck me, this was so like lunchtime in the parking lot back in school. Half-hour later they were lining up for a chance to win. We all got comfy and just watched them hack each other to death, and I couldn't breathe when this old lady puked, then peed out her dress, then farted, making like every fucker there watching lose it. They were laughing so hard, and then figures, and just when it was getting fun the shimmering doorway opened. We all saw it and time out, everyone rushed to get set, then after getting a quick crying kiss and hug, Alan just grabbed her and threw her up and into the doorway, then the girl, then my buddy who didn't know he was going, and yes, he did try and fight but too late, and then all we did was watch Alan toss through all the packs and crates holding the other doorway, and then a long wait. Alan stood with me in front of the shimmering for the next 10 minutes, then a pack came out hitting him in the chest, then another 6 packs and pouches, then a scroll, and then the shimmering was turned off and time to go. The leader came in with Uncle, but both stayed back till I had a chance to check what got sent back, Alan and his 2 buddies making sure I got left alone, and everyone stayed out, and then after I checked it all I turned and okay guys, we got what we need, so get them ready to go, you come talk. Okay, he gave us 20,000 more, so send for that many and get stuff going while I talk to them about what else we can do to help, and same as with you, they don't get anything till he gets his castle. I believe they will all ask to see the coin before committing, and maybe ask for a small amount up front as I am right now. That's cool, so for you I'll give first the 500 and another 2,000 for them, we'll talk when they come to me with you. Deal? Done. Okay, so here's the 500, go get things going while he counts out the 2,000 and I get the bomb ready. Anyone touches me or my packet and all the coins will be gone along with anyone around, so be sure you pass that on. Yes sire, as you wish. One more. Do I have to say how much you have to offer or what you have already paid us or the amount of our deal? No to all that, but if I find out you're not being fair as I am, I won't be happy, and then I will tell them how much you're getting, so be nice, not greedy. Yes sir, I give you my word. Okay guys, he sent back a lot more, so Alan, you get another 20,000 to carry, besides that I have the 50 and the other 20, plus we still got our 5 each, so you two get a 1,000 each out of my 5. When we get back the other 20,000 goes back to the king. If we don't need it, the rest of the packs have the food for us and the candies and stuff for them, so you take those out and be sure whoever gets them passes it all out to the kids for free, and make sure they understand we'll be asking and won't be happy if we find out they don't. So then we're set to do this and have 5 days to wait before they can reopen the doorway, so plan for a week's stay. Okay, now your turn. When and if we get the castle, you find out which ones go to my home fast as you can. I won't go till we're all done here, and they send a few back to keep stuff going, so that leaves you in charge of everything, so back to work sir. They need you and your castle, so maybe the other 20,000 can buy you some help to keep it yours if the king won't offer it. I'll cover it, so maybe go start that side now with these guys if you think you can trust them, and if I may, why you need friends. Your words left their mark, young man. Please do not make the wounds any deeper, and I thank you for the offer to help, but only if you would consider me your friend. For now I only have my hand and my vow to offer. All I have and need sir. If I didn't like you and yes respect you, I never would have said anything, so as a friend I will do everything I can to help. Just glad I didn't have to pound you out back. As do I, young man, as do I. So then, I have much to go see to, please make haste. I believe we should go as soon as possible. We will travel back to the woods, so make your way when you can with haste.